Jimmy Butler, he's a very interesting player to me.
Just goes to show the offense for the Dallas Stars could not keep up. And when the defense needed to step up, the Lightning's offense just overpowered them.
It makes it almost impossible for their bats to get going or have any confidence in the locker room when you're getting absolutely hosed on the defensive end.
He's like, oh shoot, I don't know where to go with the ball because I haven't been able to think.
It's their defense, man. Minka Fitzpatrick, TJ Watt.
You saw Luka. I'm very intrigued to see how Luka bounces back after his first playoff series.
For next season, there are massive free agents like Giannis. And if Giannis goes to a team like the Heat, like I said before, I expect them to win the championship. 4 teams who could win the AFC in my mind, legitimately. Steelers, Chiefs, Titans, Ravens.
Stay undefeated when they face the mighty Cowboys with Garrett Gilbert and Tony Pollard.
It was a great series. Game 4 was one of the best games I've ever watched in my entire life.
So happy when the Astros lost because it would definitely be a 2020 thing to have the Astros win a World Series and then you have to hear them.
Now LeBron's a 4-time champion and Anthony Davis gets his first.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah, I was impressed by their game. Braden Point, Andre Palat, Nikita Kucherov, that was the best line in the playoffs, no doubt.
I think you have 2 established number 1 wide receivers in Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup, and I think you have an emerging star in CeeDee Lamb.
Hey everyone, I'm Jared Sandler, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. Today we will be talking about how we'll be rating from 0% to 100%. We have 4 different questions, and it's going to talk about when do we think the season starts, basically, and like the percentages we believe that it will happen or won't happen. So, because they met for 15 minutes, and that's, I don't know, I think that's how a discussion at class goes, when like you're forced to talk to each other, but like you're doing it for a grade, but like I feel a 15-minute discussion when you're trying to play a game where you make billions of dollars or millions of dollars. More
The
on
league
the
makes
owners.
billions.
Well, yeah, owners make billions. I feel 15 minutes is not enough time.
Nope. I think what happened is I think they're playing MLB The Show to see who wins, and then somebody was up by a very, very large amount, and the other team rage quitted, and that's how the meeting dispersed. But it's definitely not a good sign in all seriousness, and I really hope they get something done because I don't want to miss any part of the season if possible.
Same. I also want to see the off season. Like there's so many players left on the market.
I need to see Freddie in pinstripes, man.
And no. We don't need
Beautiful
that.
day.
We need
Beautiful
to see
day.
Kershaw in Rangers red.
I like the baby blue better, but
Nah. You know what? Bring Stafford and Kershaw together. We'll do a deal. Rangers and Cowboys.
Stafford and Kershaw.
If it's a package deal, I'll do it. So we can get Kershaw and Rangers red and blue. We also have the powder blue. Powder blue looks nice.
That's what I'm saying. The baby blue, powder blue, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Still looking for those. I kind of want a Marcus Semien powder blue jersey. That would look nice.
I think Simeon or Seager would be pretty nice.
I want Seager in white.
Why?
I just think, like, I have a red jersey. I need a powder blue jersey. And I have a white jersey, but it's a Joey Gallo one. But I feel Seager would look good in white. Because, like, he was wearing white with the Dodgers. So if I get a Texas Rangers white jersey, then I have 3 different ones.
Well, Simeon was wearing white with the Blue Jays. I don't know. But the Blue Jays also had a powder blue, so.
So, like, the powder blue Semien would look nice.
There's a lot of.
And then I would get a Kershaw red if he signed. But we'll get into our 4 questions. So, do we think the regular season starts on time? I'll let you go first.
So, for everyone listening, this is for regular season. This is not for spring training. What percentage do we give this chance of happening? I give it 3% chance that it starts on time. What about you?
I also have 3%.
No way. You put exactly 3%.
I was thinking 2, and I was like, nah, I'll go 3. And then we just put Then you said 3%.
Well, I did say the other day in a previous episode that we were not agreeing on much, but that's a pretty spectacular agreement.
3%. I just felt like 2 was too low. 3 is like the right amount.
That's exactly what I was thinking. What about the next benchmark is late April. Do we think the season's going to start by late April? What did you put for late April?
You know what? I'm going to go 41%.
Wow, it's much higher than mine. I put 20%. I think there's a 20% chance. I think that this thing gets drawn out if it doesn't start on time.
Like, I think I could see it start late April, but that's why I put 40. I'm not like too low on it. So
What
now,
about mid-June?
yeah, mid-June. I'm going to say like 55%.
Slight increase for you. I went a bigger increase, but still below your number. I went 45%. I think there's
Wow.
almost a 50-50 chance that we start by mid-June, but I would put it on the not likely side of things.
Okay. So my thing is just likely, and for our third question, will it start by mid-June? Like, it'd probably be like a 60-game season. Because that's when... No, it started later than June. The first COVID year. Right? Didn't it start in June?
No, it started in August or late July.
Okay, that's what I thought. It was farther than June. So I think we could see
Or
something
beginning of July.
done like that.
I know it wasn't June. It was later than June.
Okay. Now, final one. Will we have a season?
I give it an 85% chance. I'm hopeful, but I'm not 100% certain. I think there's a better chance than not, and mainly because of the money in it. If the owners are hungry about money, you got to have a season. So I think they'll get it done, but I don't know.
Interesting. You're higher than me. I'm at 65%.
Interesting.
we
So
have a
we
season?
were the same on time. I was lower late April, lower mid June, but I'm higher for season. Interesting. Very
Like,
interesting.
I think it could happen, but I also wouldn't be shocked that it doesn't happen. Because I think the players are trying their best to get what they want. And the owners don't want to give them what they want because their owners are going to lose a couple million. So the owners are being stingy when the players are doing what they want. Like, the owners suggested that they don't pay minor leaguers when they come to spring training.
If you think a player is ever going to accept that, you're out of your mind. Yeah, let me not pay you for the job you do during spring training.
Like, I'm
Thank you.
helping you by getting noticed, so I don't need to pay you. No, you kind of do have to pay them.
I don't
Like-
have a job besides this. You have to pay me. This
This is
is
my
my
life.
livelihood. Minor leaguers already don't get paid. You're not going to pay me for spring training. I just won't come and work an office job until minor league season starts. How about that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to ask one thing. This is off the cuff, dead by date. When is the season over? Guaranteed. There is no more going. If it doesn't start by this date,
I'm going to say August.
August 1st or what?
August 1st. Like, once it becomes August, it's not happening. Because, like, we talked about, like, the first pandemic season and, like, how it was a 60 game and it started after June. It started, like, July.
Are you saying first game on August 1st, or are you saying agreement by August 1st?
If we have not heard anything by August, it's definitely over.
So agreement by August 1st is what
Yeah,
I'm getting
agreement.
at. I would say I would agree on you on date, but I'd say agreement by mid-July because you have to
Okay.
have a preseason. I'd say agreement by mid-July, game 1 by August 1st.
Yeah. Like,
So I'd say
August
game-
is just way too late.
If you don't start by August 1st, there is no season because you only have 2.5 months. You could probably get away with doing half of October with games, but at that point, you have 40 games, 50 maybe if you go into November, but you don't want to go too late into November.
Yeah.
So you probably get
Because you got to think November basketball is going to start heating up. Football is going to be
hockey.
Yeah, hockey too. Football is going to be
The World Cup starts in November.
Oh, even this season. Okay, that's even worse.
That's this year. Yeah.
But football, like November, December, those are when the games start really heating up.
Well, you think worldwide, if you want anyone watching outside of America, the World Cup also has to be started when MLB is basically over. But like I said, you have to the season would have to start by August 1st, and that would probably give you 45 games. I think you need 60, but you're not going to get it. But I think 45 is enough to where you could be like, desperation, okay. But even 60 was desperation. But 45, if you get 45, I think that's enough to count it as a season, maybe 50. But you got to think, August is 30 days, 31 days. August is 31 days. September is 30 days. October, if you're doing half of October, that's 75 days.
Sorry, I was doing the. There's a
Yeah. I just know that
do,
you just put them together,
and
you just know that I just know July, August.
I never know. I just know February's 28 days. That's it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But
sometimes 29 days.
That's true. But yeah, so if you're doing that, there's only 75 days to have games. You'd probably be able to get through 50 in 75 days. But if you've maybe you get through 60.
I feel 60 you can't do lower than 60.
Yeah, that'd give you 75 days. If you end the season on October 15th, I'd have to be 76 days. That'd be 76 days. I think you get 60 games done in 76 days.
So
but you're going to have a lot of double.
mid-July.
Well, you already have a lot of games back-to-back days.
Well, yeah. But mid-July is when the agreement.
I would say I'll go on the safe side and say by the 14th.
So from the 14th to August 1st,
you have
where does free
training.
Agency happen?
Right there. Right,
okay.
For a week. You have a week.
For a week. Okay.
Yeah. And then you have 10 days of preseason. Which I think is enough. 10 games, 10 games, 10 days. You don't have to play your starters every day, so that's fine if you do 10 straight games, 10 straight days. August 1st is first day of the season. And then you go all the way till October 15th, and then you had the playoffs run through mid-November.
Okay. That'd be interesting. We'll see if they listen to that. And in honor of the 15-minute meeting, our video will be almost under 15 minutes. There you go, MLB. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.